Hey everybody, I'm Mike Steele, pitmaster of the Pigs and Cows Gone Wild competition barbecue team out of Shreveport, Louisiana. I'm a three-time Louisiana points champion and the founder of Barbecue Champs Queuing Live on Barbecue Champs Academy. You know, one of the things that I've been wanting to do for the last month is start doing some reviews of some of the stuff that I use in my cooking, backyard, or on the competition trail as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to cook a lot of backyard food in this Queuing Live edition that we're going to do. We're going to do some product reviews of some charcoal, some grills, things like that. And the biggest thing I want to do is cook up some awesome backyard food for everybody. You know, COVID's got us all messed up. Everybody is staying at home and cooking. I want to have a lot of fun with that. And you get overwhelmed sometimes with all the different rubs and sauces out there and trying to put flavor profiles together. So we're going to take some of our absolute best rubs that we utilize when we go to cook a backyard dish, and we're going to show you exactly how we do it. I hope it's going to be informative. I hope it's going to be helpful. And above all, the most important thing is let's have a lot of fun queuing in the backyard. Now today, I want to look at a new product that I tried about a month ago. And you know, it's getting harder and harder to find lump charcoal and sometimes even charcoal in general. I get a lot of my stuff at Academy, and I have had the darndest time trying to find fuel sources for my grill and my wood smokers and stuff. And I came across this Lumberjack Premium Hardwood Lump Coal. I've tried it about a month ago. I've cooked on it about 3 times, and I absolutely love the flavor profile that this particular lump puts out. It's very good, clean burning, smells amazing when it burns, puts some great flavor on the food. I'm going to show you a little bit about it. I'm going to lay it out on the table. One of the things that I really like about it, it's nice, good, big chunks of wood. I hate getting lump. It's just nothing but crumbs. I have opened up bags sometime, and it seems like 40% of the bag is just crumbs at the bottom of it, and you just burn through it. I don't get the flavor profile that I like on my meats when I'm cooking them. So this one, I'm telling you, is a great one. Let me get it over here on the board, and we'll lay it out and let you take a look at it. Lumberjack Premium Lump Hardwood. This is some amazing stuff. I like it because it's just the big pieces. That's a pretty good bit. This is a 15.44 pound bag. All the pieces that I like are really just nice and big. So let's lay this out. You can kind of get, so we'll get a close-up camera where you can kind of see what these pieces look like. But to me, this is what I like to see in a piece of lump. I like nice big pieces, nothing that's just a bunch of crumbs. You don't hardly see this very often when you are buying lump charcoal. One of the things that I like about this is the makeup of it. It is 60% oak, it is 20% birch, and the other product is 20% alder. So it's 60, 20, 20. It's a great blend. I love how big the pieces are. I love the way it burns. They claim that this is a restaurant quality lump charcoal. I believe it is. I mean, as you can see, bring some of the pieces over here. These are kind of like your smaller pieces that you have. I like a little bit of small pieces instead of just all big. I think it helps get the fire going a little bit better. But these are your smaller pieces. You've got just, I don't know, they say quite a bit of these pieces are over 2-3 inches in size. I would have to wholeheartedly agree with them. They are a lot of big, big pieces. If I were to just set these off and just kind of sort these out, I see a lot of big pieces of wood here. So I'm just going to kind of lay some of these out and just kind of let you take a look at them. Because to me, I mean, seeing the product is what is great. I want to see it. I want to know what I've got to work with. These are nice big pieces. Lay some of these out. I'm happy with sizes like this. This is really, really good. And I don't see wooden planks and stuff like that in there, so I know it's a natural wood that I'm burning. Another big piece. Here's another good sized chunk. All of these are good chunks that I like to use, especially when I'm cooking on my 22-inch WSM, or if I was cooking these on a big green egg or something like that. These are the perfect pieces for those. You don't have to light a lot. Today I did a smoked bacon wrapped meatloaf. We'll show you the final product that we cooked directly over the coals. I cooked them on a 22-inch WSM. I put about 8 pounds in the about 6 pounds in the bottom of it. I tickled the center of it. So all I did, got a little spot about the size of a paper plate, about 9 inches going, put the lid on. I ran this thing at 300 degrees, ran it for about an hour and 15 minutes. Man, I'm telling you what, it was absolutely delicious. So what we're gonna do is let's get back, kind of show you some of these back over here. But here's kind of the pieces that we have. Get you kind of a close-up view. I'm gonna push these off to the side. But you can see, you just got some really, really nice pieces of lump charcoal. This is what I'm looking for when I cook. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna end up taking these. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in a 22-inch WSM. I'm fixing to throw some ribs on here. I'm gonna do a low and slow style, backyard style rib, wrap it up a little bit toward the end, put some flavor on it, but I'm gonna cook it directly over this lump. I'm gonna run them at about 240 to 250 degrees. So this is gonna be probably more than enough. I probably won't even quite put this much in it. I'm gonna tickle a little spot in the middle. I'm gonna get it going. I'm gonna put some ribs on a little bit after all this is over with. But with that said, let's light this stuff off because I'm fixing to get ready to put these ribs on in about another 30, 45 minutes. So let's go over here to our 22-inch WSM. I'm gonna light these off for you and let's see how they light up. We'll just go directly down here to our grill, our smoker. I'm gonna put some pieces down here on the bottom. Put some of these big pieces to start. Put some of these small pieces right up on top. A few more pieces big on top. I tell you right now, that looks like to me plenty for what we're doing. Got a nice pile that's in here. If I wanted to put a little hickory on this, I could, but I'm telling you right now, I love the flavor that this produces. We're gonna roll that right there. Let's fire on off. I always like to use a torch. Give these babies a little tickle. The one good thing about these, it does not take a lot when you're cooking at 240 to 250 degrees. Biggest thing people make, mistake they make is they get too much wood lit at one time. So we're gonna just tickle this right in the middle. If you don't have a weed burner like I got this at Harbor Freight. I use this all the time in my competition. If you don't have this, you could take a chimney and you can light a chimney about, maybe a quarter of the way to halfway. Light a little spot, put it right in the middle, dump it right in the middle of it. It's not gonna take but maybe 2 big heaping handfuls. And just take it and dump it right in the middle. And that's all that you need to get this thing going, especially if you're only gonna run this thing. Like I said, I'm gonna cook over direct coals. I'm gonna cook this at 240 to 250. Ideally, I like to put it right about that 250 degree mark. Keep it nice and low. Don't want a raging fire. I don't want super, super hot coals up underneath it. I just want some heat and I want some smoke. That to me is the perfect flavor profile to put on some ribs. Now, one of the things that I really like about this, if you notice, this stuff is not popping, banging, shooting stuff out at you. Man, I tell you what, there's some of this stuff you actually got to put some goggles on because I've had pieces just pop out, explode on me. But if you notice, this stuff burns super clean, doesn't pop. I love that in a lump. I'll tell you right now, that's all it's gonna take. Took about a minute, minute and a half to get this lit. That will be more than enough heat in a 22-inch WSM to get this going. Like I said, I love the fact that it just doesn't take a lot of charcoal to get this lit. It burns really clean. What I really love about this stuff, it just doesn't pop and explode on you. Nice, good, clean burn. Once this stuff gets going, you have some nice smoke that it puts out. I love the flavor profile. Look, we want to kind of bring to everyone out there, we have a lot of people continuing to ask us at Barbecue Champs, you know, what are flavor profiles? You know, tell us a little bit about that. I've got a lot of backyard people that are reaching out to us and needing help. You know, everybody's at home. They're cooking here at COVID. You've got everybody has to stay home and you can't hardly go out to restaurants and eat, but they're getting tired of hamburgers and hot dogs and chicken. And we're going to show you some different foods to cook. Like I said, Monday, I hope everybody will join us. We're going to be back Monday at 6 o'clock Central Time. And I'm going to show you something that's going to be really awesome. We're going to cook a smoked meatball sub with this pepper jack cheese that's going to be on top of it. It's going to be absolutely wonderful. We'll show you the rubs that we like to use for that. And we'll show you a barbecue sauce that pairs so good with that. We'll cook it, put it up on a cutting board for you, show you the perfect bite. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to try to do these every Monday at 6 o'clock Central Time. Obviously, weather permitting, we got some gorgeous weather here in Shreveport today. That's going to be our game plan of what we're going to try to do with that. One of the other things that I want to mention real quick, let's go back. As you can see, it's kind of gotten really nice lit now. It's time for me to put the top on this thing and close it down. But another thing that I like, I've noticed when I get done burning this, it has got very, very little ash when we get to the end of a cook. I'm telling just a small handful. I think on their website, it literally claims that it only has about 3%. And I'm telling you, I believe it. It just doesn't have a lot of ash that's left over. Still not popping, still not cracking, just good, clean fire. I'll tell you what, I'm going to show you a little meatloaf that we did earlier. I cooked it directly over this. Still got a little smoke going on. Let me pop the lid off. I'll swing the camera around, let you take a look at this meatloaf. But I'm telling you, this right here was so good. We'll swing our camera around, let you kind of take a look at it. That right there is what it's all about. A bacon wrapped meatloaf, got a nice glaze on top of it. Just now getting the grill settled down. We had it about 300. This has been off now for about 30 minutes. Got the fire bind down. We had it all choked down. But that to me is what the food that we're going to be turning out. We're going to turn out some amazing backyard barbecue, and this to me is what it's all about. We're going to have a lot of fun with this. I'm going to go ahead and get the lid on my grill. I don't want it getting too hot over here on my WSM. Got that done. And we're going to get ready to be eating some bacon wrapped meatloaf here in just a minute for lunch. And then sometime this afternoon, I'm going to have me some nice ribs to eat on because I absolutely love ribs. Hey, I hope everybody's enjoyed this. If you have, please let us know. Give us a like. If you're following us on our YouTube channel, make sure you go in and subscribe to us, hit that bell, hit that like button, let us know what you think. We're going to continue to try to bring some nice product, not really product reviews, but techniques and things that we do for our backyard. Maybe throw in some pro tips that we do as well when we're cooking some of our competition barbecue. I want to have a lot of fun with it because to me, barbecue once again is about family, friends, having fun. And when you do that, get it all together, I'm telling you right now, it creates a memorable moment. Hope everybody has a lot of fun. If you want to know more about us, you can go to barbecuechamps.com. Barbecuechamps.com. We're the world's first online tell-all barbecue cooking school taught by world champion pit masters and state grill masters. We have some of the absolute best ones that are competing on the circuit today. Unbelievable 6-time world champion Mark Lambert, 2-time world champion Craig Sherry, who owns Texas Pepper Jelly. I absolutely love Craig's stuff. We're going to be doing some food that we're going to be cooking using some of his stuff. I'm going to try to pair all these different guys' rubs and stuff, some of theirs, some other ones. I don't want it just to be one particular note. We're going to come out and just have a flavor bomb. We're going to put the best rubs and the best sauce with whatever protein we're going to cook. But yeah, go check us out, barbecuechamps.com. We got a lot of different guys there, 8 different pit masters. David Bosca, Lee Hickle, who was our 2019 points champion, 2020 runner-up, Corey Mikes, Fat Boys Barbecue. I'm not going to run through all of them. State Grill Masters, I'll give you a couple of them. John Lindsay, Terry Rohn, the 2018 World Champion, Shauna Rapolo, Alan Newton. Hey, we got some great ones there. They show you up exactly how to cook some amazing ribeye steaks. I've had a lot of fun with this. I hope you have as well. Be with us on Monday at 6 o'clock Central. As long as we've got good weather, we're going to be here. We're going to cook that amazing smoked meatball sub covered with this awesome pepper jack cheese. Have a lot of fun and smoke on.